Hello viewers, and welcome to another fresh edition of your favorite program, the Hilltop Mansion. My name is Kelvin Samuel, reporting on duty tonight. And please don't forget that Hilltop Mansion is a special program of the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA, Channel 12 Uyo, where we bring you up to date of events and happening from the Akwa Ibom State Government House. And in this week, we have been able to gather a whole lot of events and happening within the state, all of which are geared towards the one-year anniversary celebration of His Excellency Governor Pastor Umo Eno. Now, we will be bringing you all of this and more shortly after this break. Please, don't go away.
Have you ever missed out on any events or activities of the governor, first lady, or the deputy governor of Akwa Ibom State? Worry no more. Hilltop Mansion got you covered. Hilltop Mansion is a program of the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA, Uyo, specifically designed to showcase the day-to-day activities of the Arise agenda.
Tune in every Monday at 7:30 p.m.
on Star Times, Channel 103, and our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube to join us. Hilltop Mansion, showcasing the Arise agenda.
Welcome back and many thanks for staying tuned. Now, let's begin this week's edition with the official inauguration of Christ the King Primary School, fully digitalized and commissioned by His Excellency, the Governor. On assumption of office, Governor Moeno released his Arise agenda, which clearly indicates his desire for the advancement of education in Akwa Ibom State. Matching words with action, the governor immediately commenced his Arise model schools, which is expected to be replicated in all local government areas of Akwa Ibom State, with Christ the King Primary School as the kickoff point. Today, less than 1 year in office, the governor has gifted the people of Uyo local government area 2 brand new model primary schools, well furnished with modern facilities.
Today we are filled with joy and happiness that you have translated the Arise agenda of your administration in the area of education into concrete reality.
Your Excellency, you have given us model schools. You have given us great road network.
During your electioneering campaigns, you promised that you will build model schools across all the local government areas in Akwa Ibom State. That you want your children, the pupils, the students of Akwa Ibom State to receive learning in a conducive environment. Today we are here, Your Excellency. We are happy. We are glad to witness the commissioning of 2 model schools.
The work speaks for itself. I want to say a very big thank you for this great opportunity you have given us.
Performing the official inauguration, the governor assures that mechanisms are being put in place to ensure proper maintenance of schools across the state. He calls on organizations and corporate entities operating in the state to key into this vision and help provide comfortable environment for the pupils.
Give me the number of our primary school teachers. We are going to pay them a one-time wardrobe allowance so that if I come to your school and see you dressing anyhow, we can ask you to go home. The first thing that gives you confidence is your dressing. And our teachers must have confidence and they can teach our children. I want to thank all of you. We look forward to the privilege of working with you and we'll continue to improve our educational system.
Also inaugurated alongside CKS is a Wait Model Primary School. The Primary Health Care Center in Ikoronkwo in Ibesigbo local government area of Akwa Ibom State was also commissioned by His Excellency the Governor. With features such as solar power ICT units, doctors, matrons and nurses' quarters, dining rooms, standby generator among others, the Model Primary Health Center is no doubt standing out as a true representation of what health center in the 21st century should be. Recalling their past experiences before this intervention, the people of Ikoronkwo community in Ibesigbo Asutan local government area expresses joy for having been beneficiaries of the governor's benevolence within his first 1 year in office.
We are excited, we are happy because of what you have done in Ibesigbo Asutan. This kind of a structure, I used to see it in Abuja and Lagos. It is in Ibesigbo Asutan.
A few months into your administration, you came to this place and you diagnosed an urgent problem. And within a few months, you were able to intervene. And that's why we are gathered here today. Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
The governor has done much for Ibesigbo Sudan. And this is why we feel that we have a playback coming sometime.
Governor Nwai appreciating the host community for their collaboration since the beginning of the project assures that his administration is determined to make life better for the entire people of the state. He notes that modalities will be put in place for proper maintenance of the facilities.
Today, in fulfillment of our commitment to the revitalization and improvement of our primary healthcare delivery system, we are gathered here to launch this project. This is just a one point of contact to all of the ones that we are doing. I am determined to work with our young people so long as we are prepared to show commitment to the things that we are given.
The governor further informed the people that 12 other model health care facility projects are ongoing across the state. Also within the period, the governor also inaugurated road and bridge in Oburukara local government area, where he also directed the reconstruction of St. Patrick Primary School. The completion of Ntoide Court Amber Bridge and road construction in Oburukara local government area is considered by the people as an addition to the fulfillment of Governor Moina's campaign promises to connect the dots by completion of existing projects and opening up of rural communities in the state to help boost economic activities. This road, which was a major concern to the people of the area due to the deplorable state of the bridge, is now a source of joy to many as they recount their past experiences before this intervention.
The only way to say thank you for what you have done within this 1 year is not even up to 1 year. The only way we can do it is for us to double the votes we gave to you.
This road is such that we have drains all through and it is stone pitched so that when there is rain, the rain water
comes out of the road and goes straight to the river. You have opened up communities, rural communities, for socio-economic development.
The project has a 60-meter span bridge, 800-meter approach roads, 500 on the Ntoide side, 300 on the Ikodamba side. The load carrying capacity is 450 tons, Your Excellency.
Moved by the excitement on the faces of the people, Governor Nwai reaffirming his commitment towards the completion of all projects initiated by his predecessor, direct immediate admission of 400 girls into entrepreneurship accelerator program.
The next 2 weeks, break down everything here. And then give them the Arise Model School standard. All furnished, fenced round, solar lights, security gate, and then classroom with lights, computer science lab. You know, if you receive little things with joy, you can get some more. I am moved by the joy of these children. Come. Is this your school? This is your school?
Yes.
Okay. From, I think, the Honorable Commissioner for Youth and Sports will help me arrange where they will take them to around. Just give us 3 months. We want to fix you a new school. Are you happy?
Thank you, sir.
Give you a new school. I'll give you a brand new school bus. We'll give you new shoes, new uniforms, new bags. And this is how your school, I can't see, I don't have a copy of what we're doing. But we'll give you brand new school. Your teachers will begin to live here so that they can teach you well. You know, if you receive little things with joy, you can get some more. Development, growth, prosperity to our people. In the name of God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
High point of the event was the inauguration of the project by the governor. Now, as part of 1-year anniversary celebration of Pastor Umo Base Eno, the Hilltop Mansion crew was in town to seek stakeholders' view on the administration of His Excellency this past 1 year. Now, here is what they say.
He has done more than expected. If you look at the cases in courts that he had been battled, normally coming into leadership, coming into governance, he should have been distracted because he has won all those cases, even while he's leading. So when a man fights battles and still do what he intends to do, I think we should give it to him. So I say kudos to Pastor Umo Base Eno. He's a man prepared that as he's resuming, he resumed with a new creation, setting up full-fledged ministry of Internal Security and Waterways. He did not just create a ministry, he set up a retired general to take over that ministry. He did not stop, they went ahead and released funds for the purchase of surveillance vehicles, boats, to survey our waterways and ensure that there is security in the state. My sister, I can tell you, Akwa Ibom is safe. When you compare what is happening in this state to other states, you will know that we are in a safe haven. You can sleep with your 2 eyes closed in Akwa Ibom. You can come in here and do business. You can do anything in this state. Why? Because somebody has been sent. And I see him as a sent man. You leave the security and go to rural and infrastructural development in the states. Recently, he has flagged off in all the senatorial districts some roads which contractors are already working, moving to sites. As he's resuming in May, exactly 1 year now, what did he do? He moved to Apanandem road project and make sure that road is completely commissioned, start and commissioned. He moved to Atiku, clear the road, commissioned. All this thing we are talking within 1 year. 1 year we may think is a very long time, but when you look at the accomplishment of this man within this period, it shows that it's a man that has prepared himself to lead.
Every person in Akwa Ibom State has seen need to come over to join hand with Pastor Mabaseno to take the state to another level. Because why? He has opened not only his face, but his heart to receive all. The fact that he's able to operate bipartisanly across party lines in his recognition, in his distribution of facilities. This is the very first time we have a governor that has distributed projects across 369 wards in Akwa Ibom State. That means every ward has received a project and intends to do that twice in a year. This is aside from other mega projects that do cross 2-3 local government or such local government. This is the first time we are having a governor who has appointed personal aides across the 369 wards. This is the very first time we have a governor who has appointed members of the Akwa Ibom State Community Ward from each unit. And so you can imagine the distribution of not only human aides, the human representatives, projects and programs. This is the first time. And so there are very many areas that actually make people to say, wow, peace is here, governance is here. I have hope that if I have issues, I can be rescued, I can be attended to, I can be supported. That's why the whole state is at peace. And our work is made a whole lot more simpler because the level of acrimony, petitions, counter chances and all of that are completely reduced to a PRS minimum.
The task of marketing the Akwa Ibom brand under His Excellency Pastor Moeno through their rice agenda has been made easy by the work that the governor has done, by the personality of the governor, by the way he goes about his job, by the way he carries on in his day-to-day responsibility, by the way he also inspires the people that work with him. Because leadership is not a one-man project. But then he has been able to more or less galvanize his team around him, and people are beginning to see with him in the same direction, which is sometimes the challenge of leadership. People looking and walking in the same direction, rather than people working at cross purposes with each other. And so, yes, at this office, we're doing our very best, working, of course, with other agencies of government, because it's not a one-man's business, telling the positive stories about Akwa Ibom State, promoting and building the Akwa Ibom brand in positive light. And of course, we have to, appreciate the work that other agencies of government are doing, which has made ours easier also. And then the rice agenda, which is the cardinal points, the cardinal development agenda of His Excellency the Governor, is being marketed through his work. It's being marketed through the achievements of government. It's being marketed through the policies of government. People can see Akwa Ibom for what it is: a beautiful place to live, to work, to invest. A place that the government is very friendly to the people who want to come here and do business. A place that the government, through His Excellency the Governor, is prepared to give the enabling environment for anybody who wants to make Akwa Ibom home. A place that, of course, His Excellency the Governor is prepared to give an opportunity for the child of anybody to become somebody without knowing anybody. A child of a nobody, so to speak, to become somebody without knowing anybody. You know, that's exactly the kind of administration he's running. And he likes to talk about the fact that this comes from a personal story. We heard what we talked about not too long ago. You know, when he looks at the trajectory of his own life, growing up, you know, and the things he had to go through and some of the challenges that he faced, you know, he ensures that as much as possible, he tries to see how we can make it easier for other people's children. Because everyone doesn't necessarily need to beat the same path towards success. He has actually charted a course for himself. God has brought him this far. His responsibility, and he's living up to it every single day, is to see how can I make it relatively easier for every other child, every other person, every other young person in Akwa Ibom State to be able to realize his potential and achieve, of course, his dreams without necessarily going through as many of the challenges that they themselves went through in their years.
In the past 1 year of this administration, His Excellency has touched all strata of human life. And I always say that if you look at the policies of His Excellency the past 1 year of this administration, you will know that most 70 to 80% of the policies is people-centric. What do I mean by people-centric? Like, look at the bulk purchase, look at the compassionate home, that also has to touch the vulnerable group, which we are under that that group of persons. So he has been so much joy and happiness in the community of persons with disability, and all the program of governors is inclusive, is a unifier, is also a compassionate father. Governor that have a listening ear.
Now, those are the much we can accommodate on this week's edition of your favorite program, with the hope that you join us again, same station, same time, but next week. I remain Kelvin Samuel, wishing you and yours all the best.